Hi, CC Kids. Laura and I wanted to make a video telling you all about week 15 memory work. I know so many of you are homesick and we pray that you're feeling better, but Laura's gonna help me teach you all the new memory work for week 15, cycle 1. And she's gonna pull out the first subject we're gonna talk about. What is it?
History.
It is history, and in history, it's over here. I'm gonna move this a little bit. We are gonna talk about Prince Henry. And you guys already know about Prince Henry, right? Do you remember about Prince Henry?
Yeah.
We learned about him in the timeline, right? What did we learn? Prince Henry found School of Navigation, right? We already learned about him. So today, when I ask you, tell me about Prince Henry of Portugal, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna say, and then we're gonna sing it. In 1400, give me a 4, Laura, 1400, Prince Henry, for Prince Henry, we're gonna make a P, and then we're gonna give him a sash because he is a prince. Prince Henry founded a school of navigation, like a boat, a school of navigation. His work advanced European exploration, be like an explorer,
Like you're looking.
and trade, including the slave trade. So when I ask, tell me about Prince Henry of Portugal, we sing, in the 1400s, Prince Henry of Portugal founded a school of navigation. His work advanced European exploration and trade, including the slave trade, Good job. That was history. Let's go on. Alora, what is next?
Wait, I need to take out history because I already.
No, I got it. It's right here.
Okay, Latin.
Latin. Guess what? They're making it so easy on us. We're going back to some of the first weeks we have learned, and it is first declension noun endings.
I'm good at this, Mama, so I
Okay,
can do it.
we can do it together. We're doing the first declension noun endings, and this is how it goes. Singular first declension. Is, us, is. Is, us, is. Is, us, is. Plural first declension. Good job, everyone. That was Latin. What is next? Ooh, science. In science this week, we're going to learn something funny because I think that should be taught in geography because we're going to learn about mountains. We are going to learn about each continent's highest mountain. So let's see, Alora, do you know what a continent is? Do you have an example for a continent? We live in a continent. We live in Tennessee, but we also live in America. And North America and South America are continents, right? So we are going to learn the motions for each of the continents. I'm going to show you that first. And then we're going to sing a song to teach us all the highest mountains on those continents. So for Asia, remember we talked about Buddha? Go like this, Alora. We're going to say this for Asia. We're going to fold our hands like that for Asia. Okay, and the highest mountain in Asia is Everest. Everest in Asia. Can you say Everest in Asia?
Everest in Asia.
And then for South America, it's really hot. We're going to go like this. Whew, fan, fan, fan. And in South America, the highest mountain is called Aconcagua. That's hard to say. Aconcagua. That's a hard word to say.
Aconcagua.
Yep. And then in North America, we're going to put our hand on our heart, just like we do for the Pledge of Allegiance. And the highest mountain in North America is Denali. Say Denali.
Denali.
Yep. Then we have the Kilimanjaro in Africa. That's another hard word to say. Kilimanjaro. And that is in Africa. And we're going to go like this, like like drumming. Good job. And then we have Elbrus.
Elbrus.
That is in Europe. And a lot of times for a timeline for Europe, we use the explorer sign. Elbrus in Europe. Oh my goodness, another hard one. Kosciuszko in Australia. And for Australia, we're gonna hop like a kangaroo. Hop, hop, hop. And then we have Antarctica, and Antarctica is super cold. And we have the Vinson Massif in Antarctica.
This.
Yep, that's a lot of mountains and a lot of hard work.
This for the song.
We're gonna go through each continent's highest mountains, and we're gonna sing it to the tune of Go Tell It on the Mountains, because it's about mountains. So we go like this. Each continent's highest mountain, Everest in Asia, Aconcagua in South America, Denali in North America, Kilimanjaro in Africa, Elbrus in Europe, Kosciuszko in Australia, Vinson Massif in Antarctica. Good job! That was a long science one. Okay, let's see what's next. English! Oh, this is my favorite. Last week, we already learned something. We learned about a helping verb. Alora, do you remember?
A helping verb helps another verb, a certain action being or existence. A helping verb makes lots of sense.
We already learned that, right? For the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, we will learn all kinds of helping verbs. So don't get scared, because we're going to sing a long song with long words and many words. But guess what? All the helping verbs we're going to learn today is do, does, did. That's all that we're going to learn for today. But I'm still going to sing the whole song for you so you hear all the different helping verbs. And each week we're going to sing them all. And pretty soon we're going to know them all, right? So let's sing it together again. A helping verb helps another verb assert an action being or existence. A helping verb makes lots of sense. The helping verbs are do, does, did, has, have, had, am, are, is, was, were, be, being, been, may, must, might, should, could, would, shall, will, and can. That's all of them, but guess what? All you need to know today, this week is do, does, did. All the others come in week 16, 17, 18, 19, and 21. So we have lots of time to learn all of them. That was English. Let's see what's next, Alora. What is next? Math. And in math, guess what? I told you last week already, Miss Claudia did not grow up in America. I grew up in Germany. And in Germany, when we want to measure something on our ruler, we don't have inches. It says centimeters on it. What? That is metric measurements. Well, today, we're going to learn metric measurements. Alora, scoot over a little bit. Metric measurements. 10 millimeter, say 10 millimeter, equal 1 centimeter. 100 centimeters equal 1 meter. And 1,000 meters equal 1 kilometer. Oh my goodness, lots of numbers, but let's do it together, okay? Nope, let's do it together. It goes like this. 10 millimeters equal 1 centimeter, 100 centimeter equal 1 meter, 1,000 meter equal 1 kilometer. Metric measurements. Let's do it one more time. 10 millimeter equals 1 centimeter, 100 centimeter equal 1 meter, 1,000 meters equal 1 kilometer. Metric measurements. Good job. Okay, there's not much we have left. Alora, what do we have left? Timeline. Oh my goodness.
Let's get the shakers.
We don't need the shakers. No. Here we go.
Oh, I need my shakers.
The first one is Japan's isolation. And for Japan, you know our move for Japan is the outline of Japan. Japan's. And then for isolation, we make an I. Show me an eye. And we go like this. Japan's isolation. Good job. Then the next one is Jamestown and Plymouth Colony founded. For Jamestown, look, we just end it with the I. We're going to keep the I. Jamestown, we're going to make a J. Jamestown. And then Plymouth Colony, we're going to do two P's, and we're going to make a house. Plymouth Colony founded. Okay? The next one is a new age. It is the Age of Enlightenment. And for that, what do we do for Age of Enlightenment? We go like this. Bing! Enlightenment. Age of Enlightenment, circa 1650 to circa 1800. Okay, then we have this one is the Hudson Bay Company. So we're going to do an H. Can you show me an H? H for Hudson. Sit down, and then a B, and we're in a bay. Hudson Bay Company. We have the First Great Awakening. What do we do for that? The First Great Awakening. Then we have the Classical Period of the Arts. For that, we're just going to go like this. Classical Period of the Arts. And the last is the 7-Year War. So we go 7 Years War. Okay, let's sing it together.
There's a 100-year
Oh my goodness. Japan, go like this. Japan's isolation. Jamestown and Plymouth Colony founded. Age of Enlightenment, circa 1650 to circa 1800. Hudson Bay Company, the First Great Awakening. Classical Period of the Arts, the 7 Years War. Good job.
There's a 100-year war.
Yes, and last but not least, we have geography. And in geography, we are learning, let's move forward a little bit so they can see our map. We are learning about the Middle East, and as you see, our little ducky is back. What's the ducky? Elora, what is that body of water called? The Mediterranean Sea, and the ducky always helps us know where we are. And how about this body of water that has like the little, the little slug.
It looks like a snail.
It does look like a little slug or snail. That's the Red Sea, and all we're going to learn about is in between the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, and it is called the Middle East. Okay? And the Middle East has Israel, and that's right here. The Sinai Peninsula, which is right in between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. We have the Suez Canal, which goes from the Red Sea to the Mediterranean. We have Cairo, which, if you remember our memory work about Egypt, or the Nile River flows into Upper and Lower Egypt. Nile River Delta flows into the Mediterranean. Do you remember that? Right here by the Nile River Delta is Cairo. That's a city. And then we have the Gaza Strip, which the Gaza Strip is in Israel, right there by the back end, by the Ducky, by the Mediterranean Sea. And our song goes to the tune of He's Got the Whole World in His Hand. It goes like this. The Middle East, Israel, Sinai Peninsula, Suez Canal, Cairo and Egypt, Gaza Strip, Middle East geography. Let's do it one more time. Laura, help me. The Middle East, Israel, Sinai Peninsula, Suez Canal, Cairo and Egypt, Gaza Strip, Middle East geography. Well, I hope you learned a lot. Laura, did you learn a lot? Nice. And I hope that you all feel better and that we get to see you all back next Monday for week 16 of Classical Conversations in Hendersonville. Bye.
Bye.